Let's see what we get for the final game of the evening. Free pick on Game Boy. We can work with that. Mind your ears, folks. This one is a real ear bleeder. Once upon a time, there was a poor family with a son named Bart. They were so poor that all they had were some old donuts and a cow. Good are donuts without milk. When they finally ran out of donuts, Homer told Bart to go to town and sell the cow. On his way, Bart ran into a silly-looking man named Monty the Miser. He offered Bart some magic beans in exchange for the cow. Bart said, "No way, man. I'll throw in a slingshot," said Monty. "Cool," said Bart, and he ran off towards home. He placed the beans on a table before he could tell everyone about his great deal. Homer popped the beans into his mouth, thinking they were delicious candy. And he then spit the beans out. "Yuck," said Homer as he spat them out of the window. "Go to your room, Bart," he yelled. The next morning, when Bart looked outside, he saw a giant beanstalk going up into the clouds. "Whoa, Mama," said Bart, "that's one giant beanstalk." He grabbed his slingshot and jumped out of the window. And now begins Bart's Beanstalk, one of the worst games in existence on the Game Boy. So we collect coins, and we can also get firecrackers. We are mostly armed with a slingshot, which kills things, sort of, eventually. In this first stage, there are 40 coins. We have to collect all 40 in order to finish the stage. Yes, the music is supposed to be this fuzzy. It is that bad. No, what is the button? Button. Select? Yep, select throws firecrackers, which is the only way to kill the flies, or bees, or whatever they are. Oh, okay, so apparently it is bees. And now, if you get coins in a row, like if you manage to grab 3 coins in a row without landing on the ground, you do get bonuses. I think there's a different bonus for 3, 4, and 5 coins. Ow. Jumping into spikes. Not good. I think there's like, you can get health, you can get items, and I think if you get 5 coins in one jump, you get a 1-up, but don't honestly remember the game that well. Come on, down. There you go. Of course, I don't even know. Can I get this way? Probably, but that would be damaging, so let's try for this way up here. Hey, firecracker. That's a good thing to have. Without being damaged, thank you. I've lost enough health already. I think there are only 5 stages to this game. I've never actually beaten it. You know, it's not really worth playing all the way through just on your own, because it's not really a fun game in any way. Okay, bees. There. Takes care of those quite nicely. Okay. Wow, that actually worked. Was not expecting it to. I was really expecting to get damaged by that giant beetle. Okay, and now we have hornets that are bigger than Bart. Can we manage to find a way down that... Okay, we found a way down. Ooh. Kill the bees. Get the paper airplanes, because paper airplanes are great to have. A projectile weapon that actually goes the entire distance of the screen. Fancy that. Oh, what? Let's just fall down here and see. Okay, that's not a way we should be falling. If you outfall the screen, you die. Simple as that. Anything down here that I missed? Don't think so. We got coins over there, though. So we will kill another beetle. 13 coins to go. Yay, more paper airplanes. Very nice. I think we're getting fairly close to the top, so I'm really hoping that we did not, you know, miss any coins way the hell down. Yes, that is a good reminder, Zeta. Somewhere somebody did pay for this game. And I paid for this game. I have this in my actual Game Boy collection. When I was a kid, I saw a Simpsons game and thought, I like Simpsons. This won't be bad at all. So yeah, in the actual game, I never made it past the first stage, I don't think. Now, the other Simpsons game that I have not yet gotten to, I did Simpsons vs. the Juggernauts a while back, and that was horrendous. This one's even worse. Actually, I think I may have said at the time that Simpsons vs. the Juggernauts was the worst of the three, but I'm going to rescind that statement. This is easily, you know, the worst of the three. But the third one is another one I owned. I picked it up after buying this one. You know, I guess I'm a glutton for punishment, or maybe I thought there's no way it could be as bad as the other one, right? Bart Escaped from Camp Deadly, also on Game Boy, is not as bad. It's still fairly bad, but there are much worse games out there, like this one. Oh hey, that would be instant death. This is why we are save stating, because this game pretty much gives you no chances otherwise. Five coins to go. Now we're down to 3. And there they all are. So yeah. We collected 3 coins in a row and get health back. That's a thing. A thing which is very hard to do. And I don't even remember if the coins... Oh, you can only have... Okay, first off... finishing thoughts as they come up before they get cut off by other thoughts. I don't remember if there are even coins in other stages, or if this is the only stage that has coins. New thought, I did not realize there were more than 40 coins in the stage. So that's apparently a thing. Another thought, you can only have 1 firecracker at a time. You cannot hoard them and gather 2. On top of that, if you have paper airplanes and you grab a firecracker, it replaces your paper airplanes with firecrackers. The only single one. Okay, now comes the boss, who I nearly forgot about, and apparently... Is that the... Yes, there we go. Correct save state usage. It is important. So yeah, we have a Homer beetle of sorts. At least I think that's supposed to be Homer. Don't know, is that... Does that bear a resemblance to any of the characters? Let's see what you do with this. There we go. When he reached the top, Bart could see a giant castle through the clouds. Oh, we do have more coins to collect. And the music does not change. How's that for fantastically bad game design? So yeah, this stage, the difficulty is not in the coin collecting, it is merely in surviving. Invincibility egg. Why not? Invincibility egg will not save you from falling to your death. Please tell me that the cloud comes back. Okay, good. Yes, that is definitely a lovely thing how you don't move with the moving platforms. They move, you stay still. You have to move with the moving platform. That is basically, you know, a giant flashing neon sign saying, this game is horrendous. It is badly programmed in every way possible. No, we will not be having any of that. I'm going to presume that there will be a boss in this stage. Something other than rockets being shot at me. What? Rockets that turn in midair. Patrolling rockets. Stop that. Can we kill the rockets? I have black slingshots, apparently. Okay, you know what? Don't know why I did that so many times. Got stuck in a loop of my own. Oh, and that's another thing. You cannot duck. So yeah, these rockets are gonna die. Wasting my only firecracker, but they annoyed me. And it looks like we have a boss right around here. Oh, hey, it's... okay, Mr. Burns as a lightning cloud. Even though we met him as a human being. Getting the pattern down. Oh, and... what? So apparently these black marble things that we're shooting out of our slingshot have an incredibly limited range. And this boss battle is terrible in all regards. Now what? Boss battle needs to end. This boss battle really needs to end. Okay, we will watch one death. I could have sworn that had voice acting. You know, one of those incredibly badly digitized voice chips, but apparently not. Nope. Why are you not dead yet? Okay, nope. I thought that was it, but apparently not. Okay, that is definitely not the last hit. We still have more to go. How people were expected to do this? You know, on actual Game Boys? I don't have the slightest clue. Seriously, what the hell? How many hits could he possibly take? Am I supposed to be only hitting his face, or only hitting his back? Is there something I'm not damaging that I'm supposed to be? Okay, we are done. The castle door was the biggest Bart had ever seen. That's one giant door, said Bart. As the door opened, Bart came face to foot with the beautiful wife of the giant. That's one giant hairdo, said Bart, as she invited him in for a snack. The giant's wife warned Bart not to touch the giant's three prized possessions: a bag of gold, a magic harp, and a goose that laid golden eggs. She also recommended he avoid the soup du jour. Sudden... Thanks, game! You know, I needed that falling giant needle as soon as the stage started. So I guess the coins are going to be a thing with every stage. And so we'll jumping into things that are above us that we couldn't have possibly seen. So yeah, the first map, you know, I knew fairly well from all the times I played through the game as a kid. What? So, right side hurts. Good to know! And the second map I had made it to on, you know, a very tiny handful of occasions. This third map I have never seen before. This is all new territory for me. Okay, so, collect 4 in a row and you get invincibility. Good trade-off. And while you are invincible, the things still damage you. What? What the hell kind of programming? How is this... How does that come to be? How do you program a game like that? Okay, we only have 15 coins to go, and the game is tossing out coins every which way now, so... And the fire is hurting me while I'm invincible. Why, how? I don't... So many questions. Never will there be answers. So I can only assume that once again, we are headed for the very top right portion of this giant screen. So, you know, we'll generally go that away and hope that it's the right way. Of course, I'm now just realizing that there will probably be a boss, and I have next to no health. And we seem to have hit the top right corner and there is no boss. So... what the crap, game? I'm just gonna sort of speed along and maybe we'll find something. I really do not want to have to check a walkthrough for this game. That would just be... I don't know, it would feel like some sort of failure that a game this simple and pitiful... Okay, thank you, Hiku. Hiku did it for me. I did not have to check a walkthrough myself. And such is the advantage of doing these during streams and having a handy little... you know, having a friend in the audience to do these kinds of things for you. Thanks, Hiku. So it says the exit is somewhere on the right-hand side. We will just check every level until we find some sort of exit, because the game sure as hell is not going to tell us. Oh, maybe it's one of these mouse holes. It could... and there's a... death because the screen does not fall fast enough. Best kind of video game death right there. Oh dear Lord, why? Is there... somebody, quickly grab the egg at the bottom. Coins will get... continue to the right. Okay, so there is no boss. That's good to know. So maybe it's at the very bottom right, you know, instead of the top right. I don't know. We will try getting there. We will probably take a lot of damage, but, you know, oh well. There's no boss, so damage doesn't matter. Unless we get killed, but that's what save states are for. Stop with the bouncing and... Do not care. No, this is not the exit. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. It is time to check a different source. Let us find out if... Video Game Atlas Maps. Game Boy, Game Boy. Game Boy. Simpsons Escape from Camp Deadly has maps. This one does not. There are no maps for this game. Can't say I'm particularly surprised, but, you know. Some kind of map. Okay, so, yeah, there is no map to be found at the Video Game Atlas. Can't say I'm entirely surprised by that, but would have been a nice little lifesaver at this point in time, versus wandering lost utterly and completely. Like, some kind of thing that said, reach the exit in the upper right at the beginning of the stage would have been nice. Or reach the exit at such and such. Okay, I thought the game had frozen. It was going to take me to a different stage there, but no, apparently not. Don't care, mouse. Go away. And I can't even speed through it because there are so many traps. There are so many things placed out to hurt you that I can't really make good use of the speed button. We've definitely already been up this direction. And now it works! What the hell? And now we're in the soup. And there's a giant salt shaker. And we need 14 coins. Where else can we get coins from? Ow, that's really painful. I guess the coins respawn. And we can only go around in this circle. We cannot take shortcuts because we fall into the soup. Which is, of course, instant death, because this game doesn't have enough ways to kill you instantly. We just have to go around, and around, and around, and around, until we've gotten all the coins. No, 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 no. Stop it. And apparently there are even things in the soup that can also damage you. 3 coins to go. 2. And 1, and we are done here. Okay, so, yeah, that was certainly a stage. What? Being in... What is this? A window? So whatever that is, it's hurting us. Is there anything below? No, there is not. Okay, good. We're going up, and presumably to the right, once again. And that also is hurting us. So yeah, now there are just giant areas of the stage itself that are, you know, painful to be in. Bart is dying just for being in this area. And going in the light is instant death! Because we haven't had enough of those yet. So now this begs the question, is there a way to put out the light? Or do we just not walk past any giant lanterns? I don't know, maybe it's standing still too long, which is attracting the attention of him and getting us squished. How do you design a game like this? What malfunctions of the brain are going on that makes somebody say, this would make a fun kids game? Oh, whenever you get into a light area, you have about 5 or 6 seconds to get out before a giant hand comes down and smashes you, making you lose a life. See, that would be fine on its own. That's a nifty little gimmick. Making the light hurt you to be constantly losing health while in the light, and also having a lot of other things in the stage that do damage to you, that's not good. Yeah, screw it. Firecracker, you all die, and the mouse still survives. Why? What? The mouse can take a firecracker blast and survive. This is really trying my patience at this point. No, I am quite clearly getting hurt. My life bar is lowering. So the person who wrote the walkthrough, you're an idiot too! Congratulations! Wow, so this is reaching amazing levels of just... I'm at a bit of a loss for words right now. And that's apparently the wrong way to go. Now where? Where am I? Okay, I guess we go this way, still through the light. Oh, we got the giant bag of cash, we got the golden harp. Presumably this would then be the final stage, if we find the, goose that lays the golden eggs somewhere up ahead. Assuming we can survive that long. What? And Hiku now informs me that there are 2 more levels after this. Why, dear lord, why? How did this come to be? There's the goose. And there's the end of the stage. Grabbing anything that wasn't nailed down, Bart bolted from the castle with the gold, the harp, and the goose. Following right behind him was the very angry giant. The very angry and very hungry giant. We can read. That is a skill that we have. That's one giant, said Bart, as he ran for his life. So I guess the coins are just for health restoring. And yeah, that's a thing. I shouldn't have walked off the edge. Auto-scroll, you're doing... Wait. Okay, we gotta see this death. We need to see... Nope. We don't even get a cathartic death out of the deal. It's just a hand that comes, and it's apparently vampiric. And touching the right edge of the screen while not standing on solid ground. Even my voice is going out on me now. Not standing on solid ground while hitting the edge of the screen as it comes along means you just fall to an instant death. Can we make this jump, or is this bottom path pointless? How about that? The bottom path is pointless. Also, I am amazed that there are actually things there to give purpose to that invincibility egg being there. Something tells me that you would still take damage even having that egg, given the uselessness of it in every single stage previously, but you never know, maybe that's the one time they remembered, oh yeah, invincibility means not taking damage. But who can say at this point? Why are they giving me so many coins, anyway? There's no coin limit on the stage, so... And there's also nothing here to hurt me that would, you know, aside from those few lightning bolts. Oh, now we have rockets. Okay. So, in the area where, you know, it would have been useful, of course. Of course. Don't care about damage. We will get more health later on. Kinda needed to take the damage there in order to avoid the edge of the screen. Come on. Bounce. Okay, really. Really now. You have to jump. Okay, that'll work. Just barely. I don't know how anyone could be expected to do that without save states. Why not? Let's get some health back. There's still more. Okay. And now we are going down. Let's go down even faster. Because we need to be done with this. And that does that. So that's the thing. And there's half my health gone in a mere 2 hits. And this time the coins do not have a restorative effect. Let's just see what happens. Yep, just that again. No pleasure in seeing pain brought on Bart or any kind of fun death animations, just a single look as the giant thumb comes down. This is basically, I'd say bottom of the barrel, but this is below the bottom of the barrel. Don't care. Taking the damage. Even though the coins don't heal me anymore for... I don't know, I guess the programmers kind of forgot to put it in. No, we can make this... There we go. No, don't stand on things, fall. Also, I don't remember there being nearly this many spiked platforms when we were heading up. Gotta be close to the bottom at this point. So this is an interesting health system. It seems that... Oh, hey! Axe. And we have done it. We have beaten the game. Before the giant could reach the bottom, Bart grabbed an axe and chopped down the beanstalk. The giant fell with a thud. Bart's house shook so much that the whole family ran out to see what had happened. Bart showed them the gold, the harp, and the goose. They were all so excited they were speechless. Except for Homer, who said, "That's one ugly giant. Ha 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 ha." Bart's family used the money to buy a new cow. And the money made by selling the goose's golden eggs kept Homer rolling in donuts for the rest of his life. So that was a miserable crapfest of a game. Aren't you glad we went with this? And then it starts over. Doesn't even go back to the title screen, it just starts the game over. Does it go straight into the game? Does it? Do you keep... Was there a score? I don't... Was there a score? I wasn't even looking. There was a score, and you do keep your score, so... People who are severe gluttons for punishment, ultimate masochists, can play through the game a second time. Me, I'm done. We are never going to play Bart versus... No, Bart... This has stupefied me into forgetting the title, Bart and the Beanstalk, ever again.